We are starting once again. I have started recording and mic is unmuted and the sharing is started. So we were here on this page. So I have just added a new record into the app and we will see how it has worked. Yes. In a second, I'm just bring mic and earphones. And just a sip on my cup of tea. Okay, so with this one, what we can do, if we see here, there is a download button also. Download settings, and this is flip to screen. Help is also available over there. Let me see what settings we have. Session details, view all, not a lot of settings. That's okay. Okay, now I want to see that if this data is saved already into my Excel file that we have started with. This is our Excel file. Let me refresh it and see if data comes here. No, it's not coming. Maybe it's not saved yet, or it's linked with another file. This is 05.xlss. The file is this one. Where is my data going? Okay, let me close it and open it once again. Okay, I have closed it. Maybe the reason was because the file was open by one user, so it was locked. So I just closed it. Now I went back to my app. Here is the app, and I click on tick once again. Yes, now it is saved. See, this is the new user that we have with username Salmon. Okay, now let me go back and open once again my Excel file and see if it shows me the new data into it. But see, right now it's saying username 05.xls and it says yesterday. Okay, now I will refresh this page and see what happens. Is there a refresh button also? This one. Here somewhere should be refresh button. If not, then I will just refresh it from here. Reload this page. And see, now it came about a minute ago. So this is edited. And I will click on it and see where is our data is came here. See, yes, see the username is 7, data is already here. There is one surprising thing that password, see, this is something different. This password, and this is the password that we have actually done. And this one is encrypted password or a suggested password. Sorry. Actually, this is not the encrypted password, but this is Power App ID. Because Power App has added this column to manage the data, because to manage the data, we need one ID column. So Power App has silently himself added a ID column into our data. See, this is Power App SID. Sorry, I was mistaking it like password something, encrypted password. No, this is Power App SID. This is added by Power App to manage the data. Okay. Because in our actual file, we have only this column until the password. If I show you CSV file, we can confirm that this column was not there. I'll show you in a minute. Here, if we see same name CSV file that is here, we can see what data. See, there are actually 5 records there. This was the last column, the password. Okay, I just close this window. Oh, we can close it. It's okay, I'll just leave it open. Okay, so basically I was showing you that when we add a record, it will show up here. And if we add a record into our Excel file, that will also display here. When and next time it's refresh the list, I go here, I will open XLS file, add another record from myself, and we see if this comes to the Power App. Just quickly, how we can add, but the question will be how this will work. We will see something. Let's at least try that. If I do something here, will it go to Power App or will it not? If we take care of the formatting also, I can Control C, Control V, and I will change, of course, this, the ID. Okay. And system is also noting that who is changing, MS is changing now. So here we write user number 8. Let me write this, user number 8. User number 8. 8. Pardon, let me start with password. And this one, I can make it unique. Just changing this 8 by 9, and I know no other is with this 9. These two look same. I will change them. Username and display name. I just add user 8. Display image. Everything is different. We can go back and see if this new record appears into our app. Our app. Refresh. Is it done already? This sort the list alphabetical order. Okay, we can click on this and see also. Refresh it, not working. Okay, what we can do, just reload this page and see what happens. Probably I have not saved it yet. This is saved already. Oh, I have not closed it. Oh, close it. Close it. Close it. Now go back to my library. Sorry, my OneDrive, and see if it is updated here. 5XLS is now a few seconds ago added. Yes, it's good. Now I go back to Power App, maybe refresh, reload the page. I have reloaded the page. till it's not here. What it needs to display it here. Maybe it's not added into the table. There was actually the table and there was a range. Oh, yes, the range was there. Table has a range. Uh-oh. Maybe we have to change it first. Click on it once again and go into the table and see data. There we can see our defined tables or ranges. In the tables, before it was somewhere named ranges. Find in document, no, of course not. Yes, see, it is here in the table design. Table name is 1 and resize the table. It should go up, yeah, it is up to A1 to G9. So the table is up to including this record. What else things I can see in the table design? Remove duplicates, convert to range, header yes, filter button yes. Okay, let me just close it and go back into the app or maybe restart the app and see then what happens. I just close this one. So data is refreshed. Now I go to my Power App. I will refresh it if something happens. No. I reload. No. Okay, let me just close this page and go to my Power Apps page and start it once again. One way we have seen the change that if in the app we add one record, it goes back to Excel file. Now I want to see if I add one record into Excel file, will it appear in the app? It should be, logically, but is it working or not? No, it's not. Yes, it's there. Maybe I have not seen already. I think so. I have seen. I I don't know. I have been there. Scroll down or not. But let me just now again sort the list. What happened? Yeah. Now it comes at the top. And yes, so we have seen both aspects. If we add data into the app, it goes back to Excel file. If we add data into Excel, it comes back to the Power App. And we can nicely add the data from the convenience of our cell phones, tablets, any device. Okay, so this was one aspect that I wanted to show you guys. And let me show you what else we have in our slides file and what other aspects we can learn today. Our apps, I've shown you this. Maybe we will make a picture also. Already we have only 6 pictures. I will show you if we are making another picture. This we have done. This one, change the color, change the title. This is our picture 7. My first Power App is working. Yes, I'll go back, take the picture, bring it here. This slide, I will just duplicate, move this picture, and show you your picture here. You guys can show me your app. Here will be in the corner your name. And of course, here will be your display of the if. Any app that you can make. If you want to try the same one, is good. If you want to try another template, that's also okay. Go ahead, explore. Just make an app and place the picture here. So 7, another example. That is done. Save the app. Then it will be there. See, there is somewhere where the save button or something like that, publish or add or whatsoever, that I forgot 2 times to press it and then it was gone. But it's a good thing that I have one app already. So we have completed that, how the data app is working. Okay, now next we want to see schedule a SharePoint page or news post to go live at a specific time. This is the next aspect that we want to see. Sometimes we make changes, but we want to go live those changes at a specific date or time. Then it's also handled in the SharePoint sites. How we do that? We have to do 2 steps. One is to enable scheduling into our site, and then is to enable or set scheduling into each page that we want to schedule for publishing. I'll show you how we do that. I will just close this one and Power Apps page also. Now we have our main page. OneDrive we can close also. This is Admin Center for Office 365 and this is Admin Center for SharePoint. That are our starting points. This is our one of the sites. I want to open it once again so we don't lose the track where we were working. So this is first page, admin page, SharePoint admin page, active sites, and first site. Click on the URL, site will open. We want to see the feature to publish the pages at a later scheduled time. And how it works, I'll show you now. First of all, we have to go back into the documents or site pages where we will see scheduling. Somewhere we will see scheduling, maybe on our home page. Edit, publish, uh, here, site settings. Give me a minute. I'll just see from our PowerPoint slides that where we click for the site-wise scheduling. Oh, scheduling is right there on the pages. So we can click on pages, site pages, and here is scheduling. When we click here and we enable scheduling, this is site-wide enabling of the scheduling. If it is enabled, then we can go back and change any page, and then we can schedule that when this page will be, these changes will be published. For example, we have already one page, any page, and I will show you, we make some changes on it, and then we publish it, but with the schedule, so the changes will display after that time. Okay. Let's say on home page, very prominent, main home page. I just changed this picture. Remember, this is like a bluish picture, scenery. I changed this picture and or yeah, I just change this picture. We can do anything, any change that we do, and then we can reschedule it for a specific time. First of all, let's edit it. Remember that scheduling is on for this site. I edit the home page and we click on here. We can edit here, that part, or we can click here and we can edit more options for this web part. Click the web part. These things we can change here, or we can click here to change the details. This is the link. This is the title. Background image. I write here changes scheduled after. It is now 11:23, so I'm writing 11:26, 3 minutes. So I will be able to set the schedule, then go to the next browser, Firefox, open it and see if it is there or not. Changes were made already, but the schedule time is not there yet. So then we will see what happened. It's 11:23. I write schedule after 11:24 is now, so I write 11:27. Okay. So when I want to save these changes, I have to say republish. And if I republish right now, everyone will see the new changes. But I want to republish it with the schedule, see what happens. Okay, let me go here and space. Space cannot come here. Oh, actually this is a quota, 110 characters, and those are already completed. Okay, no problem. That's just, we want to see some changes. Okay, this is 11:07, but it's already 24. Time is clicking. Okay, I just delete this one to make a space here. Okay, so still is 11:24. I want to see changes after 11:27. What I will do, Click on republish, but it's republishing right away. I want to make a schedule for republishing. Published on, yeah, the changes are here right away. I want to make changes after some time. Let me go back on the pages. Scheduling is turned on. And let me click from here, edit the home page. So I edit home page from here. Preview, share, copy, delete. Is there an edit or no? When we click on it, it just goes over there, and over there we can edit. Anyway, let me do that once again. See what happens. Publishing with scheduling is enabled for this site. Why it's not working? Sometimes things on the cloud does not take effect right away. When the really scheduling is in effect, what happens as soon as I click on publish, it asks me that do you want to publish right away or is a schedule? Here it comes like a window. And in that window, we have option for the publishing in a schedule. But okay, I add it once again and see how we can schedule the change. Okay, this time I'm changing it once again, and I will write a new time when I want to see, because it's already 11:27. I want to see now the changes are after 11:30. I don't want to take too much time, and I don't want to take so little time that it is already gone until I do something. The options show all the actions, call the action, call to action, no. Here is nothing for the schedule. I have changed the text. That will change, that will take effect, I believe soon when I close it. No, when I will publish it. No, it's already here, but this is my window. I have not published it. Page details, maybe here is something. Page is saved, but it's not published yet. Page details. This is thumbnail. Yeah, see the scheduling we need to turn on each page also. So it comes from the page details. First we turn on site-wide, then after that we have to turn on each page because each page needs a schedule. Okay, so we click on here and here it will ask publish at this time. Enter the value here. Okay, publish on 1st of February after 11:23. I want to write, sorry, 11:30 a.m., not a.m., p.m. And see if I'm able to do that quickly so I can able to see it before 11:30 and after 11:30. Okay, now what we do, I have changed the schedule. I click it. Okay, so probably it will be saved. See, 11:30 it is saved. And now it is showing schedule instead of publishing. Okay, page has been saved. I click schedule. Scheduling. Okay, now it is scheduled for 11:30, but see it's 11:29 already. Let me go quickly here. For this guy, I want to go to home page and see it's already there. 11:30, it's 30 already. No, it's 11:29. Why it's 11:30 already there? The change is already there. I refresh, and on 11:29 the change is already there. I believe one reason is because this guy is not only the viewer now, this guy can change this website also. So probably the system is showing everything to this guy, because when we want to see scheduling, we see not scheduled pages if we are not the owner or not able to edit. If we're able to edit, it means system is presenting everything to this guy. Okay, we have to try another way to see if I'm able to see the non-published changes and published changes after a schedule. Okay, it's not very difficult, but we have to make some arrangements. Okay, first of all, I want to see if I want to reduce the rights for this guy, or if I can log in with a different username. I will try once again to log in with a different username. Here in my site, I have many users. I will try to find a username and password and rights about this site, and then if the login will be successful for that user, then we can see the unpublished and published changes. Okay, this is my Microsoft 365 Admin Center, and here I have all my users. How I reached there, I was, see here, active users. So these are my users. I want to select some user whose username and password I know and whose rights I also know. Okay, I will show you how we can do that. I will select, I tried again, Mohammed Global Admin 2, but that was not working. Let me try a small username so I can log in quickly. If I just select this first one, biz1, click on this one, see details. Here are the details. And this is the username. I can just copy it. Biz1 at COMP3121Z on Microsoft.com, Control C. Okay, password, I really don't remember, so then I will reset the password, see what happens. Automatically create password, no. Require this user to change their password when they first sign in, no. Email the sign-in info to me. I will know already, so I actually, let me see if system accepts. It will not accept value because it needs at least 8 characters. Let me just add biz 1. I want to keep it so easy. No, system doesn't allow it. Okay, then what we do? We just keep the same that we have for the site. So we can remember it easily. It's a long one, but I remember probably all the students remember. So let's keep that. Okay, password is here. It is strong. It's good. Reset the password. Resetting the password is reset. The user biz1. Let me just try to log in into user biz1 into another system. Okay, Microsoft was trying to force us to use Edge. Why not use Edge? Let's see what happens. Microsoft Edge. But it was not actually clearing the data, and it was taking me again into the same username. But I try once again. Office.com. I want to reach to my Office 365 with a different user. Sign in. Oh, thank God. It's asking that which one you want to use it. Use another account. And here I will write what I have copied from there. Biz1 COMP3121Z on Microsoft.com. Sorry, one thing I forgot. I want to see the permissions also for this user. Okay, I go back to my web page here. These are my users. I want to see the rights for that site especially. How we do that? We go to sites into our active sites into our SharePoint Admin Center, and I click on this site and see who has the rights for this one. Generally, permission. This is the site admin, site owners, same MS, site members. Muhammad Global One is member for this site. Okay. And visitors also Muhammad Global One is member. I want to add another member, Biz One. How we can do that? Let me see. We can do here. I want to add a site member, probably not here, but where I can add site members, policy, sensitivity, external sharing, no, permission, no, site members. Okay, let me see what else I can do. Permissions here, but they usually only work for admins. Okay, this is my site. I want to add more permissions. How I do that? Let me sharing. Yes, sharing. External sharing. Anyone, people in your organization. No, this is not. Default sharing links. No. These sharing links are little different things. If we click on this one, users can share files and folders using links that don't require sign-in. This is another thing. I want to give somebody permission to see this file, this site. How we do that? How we do that? We do that quickly. Sharing, edit sharing settings. Anyone with the link, but within the organization. Choose the type of link that is selected by default when users share files and folders on this site. No, this is when people share on this site. Default link permissions. Another thing. Sometimes it gets difficult to find the things. Okay, let me just try one more. All sites. On this site, I want to add more users. Right click, permissions for this site. Policies, settings. No. Variation notes, more features. So sites, active sites, this site. I want to do some things with this site where I can see where can I allow the permissions? Okay, manage admins. Let me see admins. But admins, I don't want to make an admin. Site admins have full control of the site and access to everything in it. Edit, general, hub association, template, domain, description, creation, permissions. Here is members, but how we add members? It doesn't show here anything. It's surprising. Site owners, I don't want to add. Site visitors, policies, sensitivity, and external sharing. Okay, there is another way also. We can request to allow me a sharing or viewing or whatever. We can try that way. Okay, let's just first of all see if we are able to log in with this username and password. Then we see how we give permission to this guy to see that website. Okay, next, see, this is the problem. The Microsoft account does not exist. Enter a different account. See, this is the actual account that is there already from so long time, and Microsoft himself is saying it's not there. Surprisingly, the Edge says that yes, account is there, recognizes, but when we log in from, sorry, Edge, not Edge, the Firefox says yes, it is there. It recognizes some accounts and log in, but some other accounts are not logging in into Edge. If I go there, it's not recognizing it. Different account or get a new one. Probably it will say always like this, but I can try at least one or two more users and see what happens. Let's see user one. Okay, I guess. What is this reset password? Okay. Anyway, when I click on this user, this detail is here, reset password is here, block sign in, no, delete user, no, and account, this is account name. Oh, this is a special username, not this one. It's a long name. I will try, should be another user one actually. Okay, anyone, we just want to try. User 01, okay. This has also, because also to this user one also has another special name. Okay, user 02. How about that? Yes, as simple user 02 on this one. Okay. Username and password. I will reset the password because I don't know the password for user 2. And password I gave the same. Reset password. Password is reset successfully. Now the only thing is, are we able to log in or no? Okay, let me refresh the page also. Active users. User 02 is still here. If I click on it, I can see the details. These are the still same. Password is changed. I go to Microsoft Edge, and here I give new username. Let's see what happens. What it says, type to search from your saved info. Okay, just leave it. This is username. Let's see what happens. Next. See that Microsoft account does not exist. Enter a different account or get a new one. Why? Is it blocked or anything happened to this user account? Let me go back and see. We have list of users, and if we go to especially for User number 2, we click on it. Here we have all the things for this user, not all, but so many things. Groups, this is default team for company 1 group. Group for week 3 class is also added for this. User is added into this group. Roles, there are not specially any roles. Login, sign out, roles, contact information, phone number, office activity, multi-factor authentication, devices, does not have any devices, licenses and apps, mail, OneDrive. Okay. It's not blocked, otherwise it will say something. And now I want to see special permissions for this user. Whatever rights he has, add a user, multi-factor authentication, refresh, or what else we can do? Delete user, reset password, manage product licenses, manage roles, export users, edit username, manage groups, manage contact information, edit sign-in status. Okay, let me click this one, edit sign-in status. Block this user from sign-in. No, I'm not blocking. So it's sure it's not blocked. One thing is just remaining. Let me just see, manage roles. Manage admin roles, that is only. Like we can make him as an admin. It's not an admin. Admin center access, if we want to give him, then we can give any of these roles. And no, there are no other roles. User 02. Okay, for example, if I cannot go from here, I try to go from my sites that I tried already, but I was not able to. Let me try once again. I'm on this site and I want to give user to some access. So how we do that? But the problem is user is not able to log in anyway. Then we cannot test this feature until we are able to log in with a different user. Okay, so I just leave this exercise. But what we can do, we go to the next, because we see a strange functionality that user is here. We can change the password. It is in the list. But when we want to log in, Microsoft himself says this user does not exist. Strange. Okay, so I can just close this window. And what we were trying to schedule the changes and then see the changes before and after the schedule. I can just say that now that I have shown you how we can schedule. That is done already. We just now wanted to test if that schedule works. But I have checked before, it works perfectly, but I don't know why it's not working now. That when we schedule a change, if some user is only the viewer of this website, he will not be able to see the actual edited changes before the schedule. When the schedule time comes, system will publish the page and then the viewers will be able to see the changes. This is the whole idea. But if some people are like admins or they have full control to edit the site, they will be seeing at all the changes, even before the schedule time, because they are able to change even that schedule or modify those pages. So they will be able to see all the changes scheduled published or unpublished. But if somebody is only the viewer of that site, they will not be able to see the changes before the scheduled time. Okay. So this we wanted to test, but Microsoft is not allowing our other users to log in. So we are not able to test this aspect, but I hope so the rest of the aspects we will be able to test. So let's go to the next feature that we want to test. This was scheduling. We have seen how we turn on scheduling first place. Then we enable scheduling on the site or on the page. Each one thing we have to schedule 2 times. Main scheduling for the site, whole site, and then scheduling for that web page, sorry, the site page or the document. And then it's published at a specific schedule that we set. I can show you in this slide because at that time I was able to test the function. I will show you how I have tested. Right now it was not going to test this. Microsoft is not allowing our users to log in, but I'll show you how I tested it. Make some changes and click on the publish. As I showed you, as I said you before, that when I click on publish, it will ask for schedule. See here, republish and schedule. But we can go from the right side menu also as we went this time. But main thing is how we set the schedule that I have shown you already. But as we set the schedule, now here what I did, I made some changes in the page, and in the word clock I have 4 cities. I added 1 city, so I will have 5 after scheduled publish and scheduled for 125. Okay, here if we see, we have only 2. Here I have said 4. If we see here, see we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will edit it, add 1 more here, 5th one, and then schedule it for a specified time. Then what I will do, let me see the recording file, how long it's done now. 53 minutes, maybe a couple of more minutes, then I will stop this file and start once again, another file. Okay. Here I have 4 clocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will go ahead, edit it, and create a 5th one. See, now we have 5 clocks. But when I will save it, I will set it to publish, add a schedule. This is another little topic. I will touch it later. So schedule can also work with page approvals. But here what we do, I have scheduled that page for 5 clocks. Sorry, 5 clocks are added. 1 more clock is added. Now we have 5 clocks altogether. And when I saved it for scheduling with the scheduled time. Then what I did, I logged in as a different user before that scheduled time and accessed the site, refreshed the site, and I was able to see only 4 clocks. And then after that scheduled time was passed, I refreshed the page and I was able to clearly see the 5th record. So how this is the test that we test the scheduling. So this information is working with page approvals. We can set page approvals also with our SharePoint Online. And it works also with the conjunction of the scheduling and approvals together. If we schedule a page and it needs approval, the message for approval will go. And if the approval comes back before the scheduled time, it's fine. Page will be scheduled and published. It will be published at that specific schedule because it is approved. If the approval does not come back until that scheduled time, page will never publish. And whenever the approval comes, if the schedule is already passed away, scheduled time, the page will publish right away. And how this works, we will see. Here is alert me another topic. We will see this a little bit later or another class. We'll see how alert me works, that I have shown you before also. I believe this is, I got it second time. Yeah. Before we have seen alert me also, but that was just a little different. That was for documents and this is for from the site. Item changes, alert me with item changes, but it's basically the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing, alert me, that we have seen before. We can set it for the documents, we can set it for the document pages, we can set it for the site pages, any of our library folder. And then after that, if we will add a link into the site pages folder, we will get an email explaining that a new link is added. See example, this email. Then next we can see all of our alerts. See, if we go to view our alerts, we can see on this page all of our alerts. I have shown you before. Before we have 1, now we have 2. Before we have seen that we got 2 when we created a alert. Now this is a little topic also, that we can modify the navigation menu also inside our sites. That is helpful. Whenever we add a new page, we can add a new link ourselves also if we forget to publish it into the navigation. We can add a navigation link, we can rearrange links, of course we can delete links, and I will show you how it works. When we go to the menu, we can see like a plus sign, like to add a link like this, and see, if we create a new page, we can use this one, or if we don't use, we can use the address also to add into the navigation. How we test that? We just created a new page, and then copied its address, created a new link into our navigation, and then it was working. I will show you. So this is our website, and this is our navigation menu. If we click here, we can see added this menu. See, this is home, this is documents, this is pages, and this was a new page, 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 still this was a new page, and then site contents. If we have, see, these two things are to rearrange. Like, see, this one line, new page for my site, we can take it up just like this. See, now it's here. We can move it anywhere. We can do that from here also. Edit, move up, click, it will go up one place. Edit, we can edit it like this. Link, address, display name. If we click new page for my site, anything we will change. Of course, it will come here when I press OK. We cancel. And we can add a link also here. Just come the same way, link. We can address, save the address here. And we can write the text here, and it will be here. And of course, after that we save, and then it will be saved. See, if we go here, we will see changes. See this page, this line is here, before it was at this location. Okay, this I have shown you how we can change our navigation menu, edit our navigation menu. And what is the next topic? Okay, now let me see. We have recording of 1 hour exactly